Hi guys, Random here. Yep, we're back with episode 2. Right, as I mentioned, this is interactive, this. Now, I've had a few comments on episode 1, which is good. A couple of people seem to be under the impression the guy in this carriage reading the newspaper, we're going to talk to him in a minute, yeah, he's been accused of being a few things, and apparently the professor has got a gimp tied up in his cabin, and that's why he was a bit nervous. Not entirely sure about that. Personally, I'm not convinced he is a gimp, but who knows? Who knows? Anyway, yep. One of the suggestions we had, the pencil we picked up. This came from Vicky B. She suggested we could rub it on the pad that was with the steward stuff behind the bar. I might go and try that. First of all, we'll have a quick look in here and see if we can find anything.
No, it's open.
Zut alors, as the French would say. And I see you.
Hello?
Hello?
Wow.
Don't move a muscle, you feathered fiend.
Yeah. You again.
Put the gun down, Robert.
I'm a nicotine pop, short and stout. Here's my
If I may
ankle,
introduce.
here's my snout.
Constable Robert Oliver from the yard. And this is the revered Constable Zell of the Swiss police, who obviously couldn't control his curiosity.
Yeah, you'd have thought the uniform would have given it away, really.
Then I was right. You really do want to lure someone into a trap.
It's
None of your business.
Perhaps that's someone recently struck in London.
This is
And
very
how
man at
would
sea,
I evade
isn't
my
it?
trap then?
With something inside the safe?
Mm.
Someone hasn't done his homework.
What do you know of this Raven's heir?
He tried to blow me up.
Robert, we don't know who we're dealing with yet.
In any event, the new Raven is a more dangerous man than the old one.
You know it's a man. It could just as easily be a woman.
Or several men.
And anyway, how do you know that it's a new Raven?
Monsieur?
Never mind.
I hope you'll acknowledge that I, as a Swiss policeman, can undertake investigations in my own country.
Are we still in Switzerland?
I could be your eyes on the train as long as you're here in the freight car.
Oh, really?
Baroness von Trebitz told me that she's missing her purse.
Baroness von Trebitz? Interesting.
Indeed, sir.
But it has nothing to do with our case.
So I shouldn't concern myself with the matter.
Why not? It's your job as a policeman.
Yes.
But don't expect me to be particularly interested in a lost purse.
There is a certain Professor Lucien on the train.
And he's got a
an
gimp
archaeologist
tied up.
from London.
And
Apparently.
what's his story?
Well, it seems someone locked him out of his compartment.
Yeah, the
Locked
gimp.
him out.
Well, yes. The door is locked and he's standing outside without a key.
Was it locked from inside?
It may have been.
Mm.
Do you think the locked door could be important?
Professor Lucien plays an important role in this story. Well then, Constable Zellner, be my eyes and ears on the train, and see that Professor Lucien gets back into his compartment. Report back to me when you're through.
My
Roger,
pleasure,
Roger.
monsieur. I go attend to the door now.
Good.
Marvellous.
And, Constable Zellner,
Yes?
don't bother us unless you have something new to report.
Of course. A thief might get anxious if there's too much activity in the freight car.
Exactement. Not
Why is he
twice.
wearing a green shirt?
Then we'll know that it's you.
Understood.
Maybe he wanted to blend in with the safe. Okay. Right, so we've been in
An
there.
investigation on behalf of Legrand that takes me one step closer. If I can convince him of my competence, I might even be able to see this case through to the end.
Yeah, perhaps.
I suppose it
Yeah, box
contains
with a padlock.
tools for the train's crew. At any rate, it's positioned so that it's easier to...
So what you're saying, we can't get to it? We open it?
Locked.
Bang, bang!
Uh-oh.
Don't move.
Matt, have you gone mad?
I'll shoot. Hey, my pistol.
You'll
Yeah.
get it back in Venice. I could have fallen under the wheels.
I thought you were a ghost.
Ghosts
Git.
don't exist.
They do too. One just flew past the window.
Yes,
Really?
sure. Now get moving.
Oh,
We just went
man.
past the window.
The
Should we have-
ladder leads up to the roof. It
Yeah.
will be suicidal. The wind, tunnels.
Okay, so we can't get in
The
there.
box is secure.
Need a key for that. Okay, let's go back in here. Right, you. Yes, you card-carrying Nazi. Apparently. Let's have a chat with you. You're the villain, allegedly.
Ah, Mr.
Zellner.
Right, right. How can I help you?
When I was saying card-carrying Nazi, I was referring to the comments on episode 1. I didn't realise the chap was actually German, so yeah, don't read in anything to that. Have
Do
you
know
seen the
where
conductor?
the conductor is?
I'd like to know that myself. I told him to search for my missing suitcase in Zurich. He hasn't got back to me yet. He's probably in cahoots with the thieves and didn't bother getting back on the train. If we don't
Really?
crack down,
Well,
Yes, yes,
at
yes.
the moment, we still don't know what really happened.
Okay,
he's not here
right.
doing his job. That's bad enough.
Okay.
I
you
meant
seen a purse?
the Baroness is missing her purse.
A baroness? This train is really full of the creme de la creme. The queen of crime is over there, and now a baroness as well.
Have you seen the purse?
Unfortunately, no. Do you know Lady Westmacott? You were talking to her?
Well, I'm an admirer of her work.
Like so many others. I once read in the newspaper that only Shakespeare and the Bible sell more copies than her crime novels.
I read that too.
She must be filthy rich. As a doctor, I'd have to work 1,000 years to earn that kind of money.
Have
Tell
you seen
me,
anything suspicious?
Did you notice anything suspicious here on the train or in Zurich?
You mean, except for the fact that my suitcase was stolen on the platform? No. Is there any reason to be concerned?
No, just routine.
Constable Zellner, please don't think I'm naive. I spotted the inspector from Interpol. Legarde is his name, if I recall correctly.
Legrand.
If you say so. At the train
Okay.
station in Zurich, he put a cash box into the safe, and then kept close watch as it was loaded onto the train. Don't tell me that a man at his pay grade routinely tramps across the Alps just to keep an eye on cash boxes.
A cash box? Like the ones you'd find in safe deposit boxes?
Precisely. And I believe we both have a good idea just what's inside.
Yeah. Really bored now.
Auf Wiedersehen, Doc.
Goodbye, Constable. It was a pleasant chat, really.
Yeah, you sound convincing. Okay. I don't believe there's anything else for us in here. So let's see if we can get him to wander down this way. Come on.
Oh, Constable?
Yes. Yeah, do a little 360. Go for it.
Yes, ma'am.
No scoop.
My son didn't make any trouble for you, I hope. It's
Yeah, it
just
was a
that
little-
he just walked past us, silent and seething. That's usually a sign that someone's laid down the law.
I'm afraid so. He played a trick on me, a rather dangerous one. The lad left me no choice but to take away his wooden pistol as a punishment.
I understand. And thank you. Maddie is a very lively child. Sometimes he needs a strong fatherly hand.
Where is Matt's father,
punch.
if I may ask?
He's gone.
Ah, I understand.
Could you, leave Maddie's pistol here, perhaps? so you don't have to bother with it.
Of course. I told him he wouldn't get it back until Venice.
Okay. Marvellous.
Very well.
She's got the gun.
Thank you again, Constable.
You're welcome. Right. Okay. First things first, we're going to go through some of the suggestions. Go behind the bar here. And can we use the pencil on the pad? Can we use it on there?
Stuart's pencil. Probably one of the most traveled pencils in the world.
Okay. Trying. You. No.
When I
Apparently
scratch
not.
the pencils lead with the
Oh.
scissors, I get fine graphite powder. I won't get a Nobel Prize for the idea, but graphite powder will bring out fingerprints at a pinch.
Wow. Didn't intend to do that, but I'm impressed. So what have I got now? I've got graphite powder. And the pencil's back. Okay. Nice. So, yeah, thank you for that suggestion. Wasn't exactly what we were after, but... Oh. What's going on here? Oh, no. One of the things this game did, when I logged back in, was it reset me. So it's a bit of a pain in the bum, but yeah, go into the next car. Yes, that's what we're trying to do. Well, he's Michael Jackson moonwalking his way down the train. Right, you. Do we want to talk to you? No. No, we don't. Let's go down here. Okay, you. Let's talk to the kid. Grumpy kid.
Hello, Matt.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Are you going to be angry with me for the rest of the trip?
Until
throw
I
him out
get
the
my
window.
pistol back.
I gave it to your mother.
Oh man, couldn't you have just raked me over the coals?
Would you have learned anything from that?
I didn't learn anything from this either.
Okay. Only one thing to do. Bribe the child.
Would you like a butterscotch?
Would you like a
You
sweetie,
think
little
you can
boy?
bribe me?
I have no reason to. You made trouble and got punished for it. Take it as a peace offering.
Just 4?
If I'm faster than you, there'll only be 3.
Hey!
Friends again?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right then. And no dangerous nonsense anymore.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Let's talk about...
Tell me, have you
Steward.
seen the steward anywhere?
No. He was walking around a little while ago, though.
Hopefully they didn't forget him in Zurich.
What's he supposed to do?
I'm looking for a key to open a compartment door.
Did you check his things behind the counter?
I'm sure the drawers will be locked.
Can't you break it open? Or pick the lock like the Raven?
Perhaps. But I'd need a piece of wire or something like that.
Ask my mom. She has a lot of hairpins. She doesn't like the wind messing up her hair.
Cool.
Thanks for the tip.
Marvellous. Right.
The Baroness
Missing
in the
purse.
second compartment over there is missing her purse. Do you have any idea where it could be?
Do I ever?
Ooh.
That guy over there with the violin case?
What about it?
He picked up something in Zurich and put it in his violin case.
Really?
Yeah, and he made sure that nobody saw him.
But you saw him.
Uh-huh.
Did you also see what it was?
Nah, not really. But now that I think of it, it must have been the Baroness's purse.
I should look into it, shouldn't I?
I think so.
Your mother is lady...
Yeah, but it's not like you think. At first I thought,
Yeah.
boy, but the lady's
Yeah.
really okay. A
Yeah.
bit odd and really old. But other than that,
Okay.
she's great. She likes me.
The lady has peculiar taste.
Hey!
Not really interested. Not really interested. Not really
So
interested. Say goodbye.
So long.
Right. Okay, we're gonna
Should
take the book.
that will be quite un.
Yeah, take the book. Shut up, moaning. Right, let's go and have a little chat with.
The violin
great
case
train
looks
robber.
pretty old, but that doesn't say anything about the quality of the violin. The best violins are often in the oldest cases.
Yes. Right, let's talk to him.
Excuse me, sir.
Your rumble, sunshine.
A passenger is missing her purse. Perhaps it was stolen.
Really?
Someone saw you with your violin case on the platform in Zurich.
What's the meaning of this? I didn't steal anything.
Nobody said you did. I just wanted to ask you whether you might have noticed anything on the platform.
Well,
Why did you think I was accusing you?
well.
Because he's
I
the
thought,
thief.
Because you mentioned my violin case in the context of the purse.
Apropos, may I have a look at your violin? It must be a very extraordinary piece.
Oh, that's not possible. It's a genuine Guarneri.
Very valuable.
Really?
Very. And also very sensitive.
What could harm it here? Light? Air? May I ask you to open the violin case?
No, you may not. I'm not guilty of anything.
I'm afraid I have to insist.
Then I'm afraid you need a warrant. I will not stand back and let you rifle through my belongings.
Right, can we stab him? No, we can't.
The violinist is uncooperative. I'm not authorized to search his belongings against his will and without a good reason, and he knows it. I have to come up with something.
Okay. So, can we use anything on the lock? Can we use that on there? No. Apparently not. What have we got here? We got. We go and get the bobby pin, I think, and then I think we'll call this an episode. So yeah, what have you seen that's making you go, you need to do this, random? Let me know. Observe her. Do I want to observe her? Let's look at
Mrs. Miller made a good impression. She wanted,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
I imagine she has
There
her
was some
work cut out for.
tense- Yeah, talk to Mrs. Miller. There we go. Right. Give me your hairpin.
Mrs. Miller?
I have a kinky fetish.
Yes?
Please excuse my unusual request, but Matt said you have some hairpins. Could I borrow one?
One of my hairpins?
It's a long
Yes.
story. It would be a big help.
Well, if you really need one.
Go ahead, Mary.
Yes, I do.
The constable won't do it any harm, will you, Mr. Zellner?
Of course not, madam.
Going to bend it beyond recognition.
Is this one okay?
It'll do nicely, madam. How very kind of you.
Right, thank you. Okay.
Goodbye, Mrs.
say
Miller.
goodbye.
Goodbye, Constable.
And now we're going to talk to the old
Yet-
lady.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Constable
yeah,
Zellner.
yeah. Sign the book.
I sign.
Yeah,
Oh,
sign it.
Begonia.
There we go. Right, okay. Just going to sign that.
You are
Marvellous.
welcome.
Thank you so
Fantastic.
very much.
Right.
Another
Say
Phil-
goodbye.
Hans-
Okay, right. Now then, we should be able to break into here. Now. With the hairpin
And
on the
suddenly,
drawer.
it's me who's the...
Yeah, you're the thief on the train. Come on.
Psst, that was easier than expected.
Open the drawer.
Batteries, a toothbrush, shaving brush, but not the key to the compartment door. Just this one.
What?
Too small for the door, but it might still be useful.
Well, I know what that's for. I know what that's for. Right. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, guys. We're going to end this episode here. And, yeah. Well, in fact, no, do you know what? I'm going to go and do this. I'm going to go and do this. Because I am intrigued as to what is in that. Right, yeah, I know. You need a small key. Possibly this one, even. Unlock the padlock. Look at that, I'm a boss.
There we go. This should help.
What did we pick up? We picked up some pliers. Shakademus and pliers. Tease me, tease me, tease me. Alright. Okay, so we have some pliers. What could we use the pliers on? I know, we could... Well, he's doing his moonwalk. We could use the pliers on the violinist. Make him talk. You know, maybe take his fingernails out one by one. Come on. You need to come through here. Marvellous. Okay. I wonder if yeah, we've still got the hairpin. I wonder if we can pick the lock for the go into the next car. There we go. I wonder if we can pick his lock. Let me pick your lock.
You can easily lock the compartment door from inside by turning a little knob.
But I didn't.
Okay. Right. Can
Professor,
we use...
If you had locked...
Yeah, we've had all this before. Shut up. Oh no, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come out here. Silly Constable
doesn't
Zelda.
work with this kind of lock. I need something to...
Turn the pin. Okay. Use them then. Use the old Shakademus on
really get
them.
a grip on the bolt with these.
Well, come on then, hurry up.
Yeah. Just do it. You're in.
Hello?
Right. Is there a gimp?
I
That
bet
is
you
the
left the
question
window
on
ajar.
everybody's lips.
Nothing to see.
I knew the hat was going. Oh, wow.
Ah.
Are you okay?
Yes. Fine.
Marvellous.
I'd like
Right.
to have a look.
Oh, of course.
Okay, let's have a little look around. What have we got that we can interact with? Bag.
I really wonder what... But I can't just rifle through the luck.
Yeah, you can. Just do it.
Whoa.
That's
It's a very nice fountain pen. Pricey.
If you'd managed to decode hieroglyphics that boggled the best minds of the last 3,000 years, you'd have received a gift like that as well.
Yeah. Nothing in there.
The Bible, Grimm's fairy tales, Moby Dick, and gin, whiskey, and rum. All classics.
Marvellous. So we have nothing of any interest then, apparently. Let's talk to him.
Professor Lucien,
Yes?
do you have any idea why the door was locked?
I don't know. Maybe
Yes, you do.
the constant vibrations caused the lock to lock itself.
You can't possibly believe that.
Well, then what's your theory?
The conductor could have locked it from the outside. On the other hand, it could have been someone here in the compartment who locked the door from the inside.
Who?
And then climbed out the
And
window.
where have they gone?
They could have climbed out there.
Who would be that insane?
You tell me, Professor. So, what are you hiding in your bag? What do you have that would be worth stealing?
No, nothing.
No valuables?
Certainly not. Not on my salary.
It was enough for a first-class compartment on a luxury train.
That's my business.
You're playing a dangerous game, Professor Lucien.
Hmm.
Oh, nothing.
Well, good.
Okay,
Goodbye,
right, let's
Professor.
Goodbye.
leave him to it. He's obviously a dodgy geezer. Didn't really pick anything up in there. A bit disappointing. So we need to prove. Yeah, need to prove the hooligan, this chap, is a criminal. And how are we going to do that, guys? Right, I need your input. Put it in the comments. Let me know what you think. And yeah, I'll catch up with you in episode 3 of The Raven. Take care for now, guys. See you soon.